Every day, 43 children are diagnosed with cancer. But with continued research, more and more of those kids are going on to live full and happy lives. On this week's edition of Today's Health, we meet one Ohio boy who has beat cancer not once, but twice. Carly Flynn Morgan has his story.
12-year-old Lon Riffle loves baseball.
You get exercise, but you can have fun at the same time.
Lon, be ready, buddy.
His dad, Bud, soaks up every moment of these games.
I don't think a parent could ask for anything more than that after what he's been through.
It's not fun to go through a brain tumor. I mean, it hurts. It hurts going through the surgery. And, you know, it's not fun being in the hospital.
When Lon was just 3 years old, doctors discovered a tumor, a craniopharyngoma. The toddler underwent an 8-hour surgery. It was successful, but then it came back. At 5 years old, another major surgery.
I don't care if people see it.
Lon's open and honest about what he's endured.
We've always encouraged him to talk about this freely because it helps him.
The Riffles consider themselves blessed. Many times, Lon's type of cancer is misdiagnosed as migraines, and by the time it's found, it can be too late. Some children go blind, but the family believes they got world-class treatment at the Cleveland Clinic.
He couldn't have been in better hands.
Lon will have lasting effects. The tumor affected his pituitary gland, which means he needs a shot of growth hormone every night. But he's alive and hasn't had a recurrence in 7 years.
Since I know that's all gone, I can focus more about baseball, not brain tumor.
This survivor knocking life out of the park.
In other health news this morning, traditional Chinese medicine may benefit some people with heart disease. A new study looked at the use of Chinese herbs and medicines in patients with high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart failure. Certain medications were effective in treating each of these risk factors without dangerous side effects. The long-term benefits are not yet known, but experts say Chinese medicines may be an alternative for people who don't respond to or can't afford Western medicine. Poor sleep habits can take a toll on college students' grades. Researchers at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston asked 61 students to complete a sleep diary for 30 days. Students with erratic sleep patterns tended to have a lower GPA than those with more consistent sleep and wake times. Studies show less exposure to electronic devices before bed can improve sleep quality. A third of the world's population suffers from obesity-related health problems, and the U.S. appears to be leading the way. A new study finds 2.2 billion people were obese or overweight in 2015. That's 5% of children worldwide. The U.S. has the greatest percentage of obese children and adults. The study shows a person does not have to qualify as obese to suffer health consequences. Many dying because of their weight did not weigh enough to be considered obese. That's it for this week's edition of Today's Health. And coming up on KPVI News Today, we take a look at your KPVI News Today headlines.